باسم الاب والابن والروح القدس تحل علينا نعمته وبركته من الان وكل عند ردول امين. هو كل سنه وانتم طيبين. زي النهارده من 10 سنين او قبل كده بيومين 3 كلموني في البطرخانه في مصر وقالوا لي سيدنا البابا رايح نيوجيرسي بصورة مفاجأة، زيارة ما كانش معلن عنها يعني. وقالوا لي فرصة ان انت تروح تاخد بركته هناك يعني. قبل كده بشوية بفترة حوالي بضعة شهور كده كنت بخدم في كنيسة قبل كده وسبتها، وما كانش في كنيسة أصلي فيها، فكنت بروح أصلي في الكنايس اللي في المنطقة هنا. كل أسبوع أروح كنيسة أصلي في حتة يعني. وكنت قلت لبعض الآباء الأسقفة إن نفسنا نعمل كنيسة تبشر بالمسيح يعني قلت لهم كل الناس اللي في الكنيسة أحسن مني، يعرفوا أحسن مني أنا شخصيا في الإنجيل وفي الطقس وفي العقيدة. أنا أحس كده إن كل شعب الكنيسة كلهم أحسن مني، فأنا لما بكلم الناس كأني ما مش بفيدهم يعني، بحسش إن أنا بفيد حد، لأن معرفتهم تسبق معرفتي بكتير. لكن لو طلعنا برا في الشارع وكلمنا الناس اللي بعاد عن المسيح يمكن ده يبقى فيها ثمر أكتر. وده كان وجهة نظري، أو ربنا كان مثقل قلبي بموضوع الخدمة التبشيرية دي، لأن من زمان وإحنا في مدارس الأحد كانوا ودونا حاجة اسمها خدمة القرى. كنا نروح نقعد أسبوعين 3 في خدمة القرى دي. فكنا نشوف ناس ما يعرفوش المسيح حتى. يعني مرة رحنا مثلا لقينا واحد مسيحي مات، فجايبين الراديو وجايبين القرآن وعمالين حاطين الجنازة والراجل عمالين يقرأ القرآن. فدخلنا بنقول لهم مش انتوا مسيحيين؟ قالوا ده مش ده كلام ربنا برضو. فكنا نخش البيوت نلاقي العيال كبار، في مين اللي مش متعمد فيهم؟ قال لي يقولوا يعني ايه متعمد؟ فنقول لهم متعمد ده يعني ياخدوه يغطسوه في الماء؟ ما نعرفش الكلام ده، مش وارد علينا يعني. فمن زمان واحنا بنشوف الحاجات دي، وانا كنت عايش زمان في سوهاج فكنا بنشوف الحاجات دي كتير قوي. فمن زمان وانا في فكري الموضوع ده، فكري موضوع التبشير ده. فجت فرصة ان هم طردوني من الكنيسة اللي انا كنت بصلي فيها، وقلت كويس بركة ان انا اتطردت، يبقى ربنا عايزني امشي في الشارع اخدم الناس اللي في الشارع. فقلت للآباء الأسقفة دول، قلت لهم انا عاوز اعمل كنيسة تبشيرية. فقالوا لي نبلغ سيدنا البابا ونرد عليك. فعلا بلغوا قداسة البابا، وحتى حد من الآباء الأسقفة كلمني قال لي الموضوع عند سيدنا، وانت بقى حاول انك انت تتواصل مع سيدنا مباشرة يعني. فما كانش في فرصة ان انا اتواصل مع سيدنا مباشرة غير لما جات لي المكالمة من التليفون دي من البطرخانة، قالوا ان سيدنا جاي في نيوجيرسي في الوقت الفلاني. فالحقيقة رحت ومعايا مجموعة من الناس، كانوا حوالي 10 أشخاص، 10 تنفار. وكان معانا مجموعة من نيويورك حوالي يمكن 10 تاني. قبل كده كنت بخدم هنا، كنت باجي اعمل درس كتاب. كان في واحد هنا موجود وهو ساب البلد ومشي، كنت اجي عنده واعمل درس كتاب هنا. كان يتجمع شوية ناس، مجموعة من الناس، 20 واحد 30 واحد كده يعني. نقعد نعمل درس كتاب لغاية الساعة 12 بالليل. وانا كنت ساكن في ساكرامنتو، واخد العربية واطلع ارجع تاني، امشي ساعتين، اوصل الساعة 2 الصبح 3 الصبح. مرات كان الكوبري يتفتح علينا، كوبري بتاع البي بريدج ده كان يتفتح علينا، ونقعد نايمين في العربية لغاية الصبح. فكنا بنعمل حكاية درس الكتاب دي. فالمجموعة اللي بعمل درس الكتاب قالوا ما تيجي يا ابونا نعمل كنيسة هنا. قلت لهم سيدنا البابا الأول. فروحنا، كان سامي العذراء، كان وقت سامي العذراء، ورحنا قابلنا قداسة البابا في المقر البابوي. كان رايح يدشن كنيسة، وفي مقابلة مع ناس مسؤولين في أمريكا هنا. يعني كان جاي زيارة سريعة كده، يومين 3، وكان جاي مخصوص عشان يدوله الدكتوراه الفخرية في بلد في ميشيغان. فالزيارة دي كانت جاية مخصوص عشان يدشن الكنيسة دي ويقابل المسؤولين دول وياخد الدكتوراه الفخرية ويرجع تاني مصر. فروحنا قابلنا سيدنا البابا، خدنا بركته وكده. بس طبعا اللي فيكم يعرف قداسة البابا شنودة، كان صعب اوي ان حد يتكلم معاه يعني في حوار كده يعني. سيدنا كان كلامه قليل خالص، وكان يقول القرار وخلاص. يعني ما كانش حد يقدر يناقش قداسة البابا شنودة في قرار من القرارات. I hope Mina can understand what I'm saying. If you don't understand, just raise your hand and I'm going to translate it to English. فكان سيدنا البابا كلامه باختصار كده لا يرد يعني. فروحنا، جيت اسلم على سيدنا، فلقيت سيدنا مكشر يعني، كان مشدود قوي. فالانبا ديفيد قال لي ما تكلمش سيدنا في حاجه خالص دلوقتي. حتى كانوا ناس قاعدين كتير، قال لهم ما حدش يسلم على سيدنا البابا خالص. ما اعرفش كان مضايق ليه، ما اعرفش. فقعدنا، سيدنا قعد يقول وعظه او كده لغايه وقت متاخر، يمكن الساعه 10 بالليل ولا حاجه. وبعدين جاء الانبا ديفيد قال لي تعالى نقعد، تعالى اقعد معاك. فروحت قعدت مع الانبا ديفيد احكي له على موضوع الفكره بتاعه الكنيسه التبشيريه اللي عايز اعملها دي. فقعدت مع الانبا ديفيد من الساعه 10 لغايه الساعه يمكن 4 الصبح، وانا اشرح له المكان. ما كانش الكنايس بالزحمه دي زي دلوقتي. كانت لسه كنيسه هيوارد، كان لسه ابونا بشوي راي لسه جاي جديد، ما ملهوش يمكن اسبوع او حاجة او اسبوعين. كان لسه كنيسة سان ريمون معمولة جديد. ما كانش في، كانت الكنيسة أنا سبتها كان عدد صغير قوي من الناس، ما كانتش الزحمة دي موجودة. كان بقوله ده في 2007، الكلام ده 2007. ما كانتش الدنيا زحمة كده خالص. فقلت حكيت الأنبا ديفيد على فكرة الكنيسة التبشيرية دي، ان احنا نعمل كنيسة تلم كل الناس، كل الطوائف، والناس اللي الكنيسة تقبل معموديتهم خلاص يعني ينضموا للكنيسة تلقائيا. الناس اللي الكنيسة ما تقبلش معموديتهم ممكن يقعدوا في الكنيسة يصلوا معانا، وما فيش داعي يعني يمارسوا سر التناول لغاية ما يشبعوا بالمسيح ويقتنعوا بالمسيح اللي في الكنيسة هنا، بالفكر اللي هنا. ممكن بعد كده نعمتهم، وما فيش اجبار لحد. يعني احنا مش هنجبر حد ان هو يتعمد او يقبل الايمان غصب عنه. فقال لي طب في شعب في الكنيسة، في ناس يعني؟ قلت له في حوالي يمكن بتاع 14 15 واحد كده. كان من اول الناس الموجودين منى ونشأت، اول ناس في الكنيسة. منى يعني من ال 14 واحد دول منى ونشأت وعايدة اختها ومامتها القديسة الله ينيح نفسها، ومجموعة تاني من الناس كلهم مش. فقلت لما قلت له حوالي 14 واحد ولا حاجة. قال لي هتعملوا كنيسة على 14 واحد؟ كان قداسة البابا الشنودة مرة سألوه سؤال يوم الأربع في الكاتدرائية في مصر، وبيقولوا له كان في اعتراض على بنى الكنايس في مصر، وبعدين بيقولوا له فكرة بنى الكنايس على المسافات والمساحات وكده. فسيدنا رد قال لو في 3 أشخاص أو 4 أشخاص محتاجين يصلي مفيش مانع نعمل لهم كنيسة. أصل كان قداسة البابا شنودة يهتم بالنفس، والنفس تساوي دم المسيح مش بعدد الأشخاص. النفس تساوي فداء المسيح، مش مجرد دروس. احنا مش بنعد ناس. يعني في واحد من القديسين يقول الله كان يتجسد لو يفدي إنسان واحد في العالم. فبقول للأنبا ديفيد، بقول ده سيدنا البابا بيقول كذا كذا. فقال خلاص نقول للبابا نشوف الموضوع. البابا جاي الصبح الساعة 6 هيدشن كنيسة، نقول له الموضوع. فعلا قداسة البابا، أنا مشيت بقى الساعة 4 رحت أنام، وقداسة البابا كان أنبا ديفيد ركب معاه العربية هو ومحامي البابا الله ينيح نفسه الأستاذ ماجد رياض. وماجد رياض كان عنده فكرة بالموضوع من زمان، من فترة طويلة، إن أنا بفكر أعمل كنيسة تبشيرية. ماجد رياض من الناس القديسين في الكنيسة اللي يندر أن يوجد مثل هذا الشخص. المسيح ينيح نفسه في فردوس النعيم. هذا الرجل كان لا يكذب، كان لا يعرف الكذب. ماجد رياض كان له كلمة واحدة، ما كانلوش كلمتين، والذي يقوله لا يغيره مهما حصل. الله ينيح نفسه. كان قديس من قديسين الكنيسة الحقيقة، وخدم الكنيسة كتير قوي ماجد رياض. فكان يعرف الموضوع يعني. فماجد رياض قعد مع سيدنا البابا في العربية، وقعد مع نيافة الأنبا ديفيد وهم رايحين يدشنوا الكنيسة. والكلام ده كان يوم، أعتقد كان يوم الجمعة 17 أغسطس. وبعدين ماجد رياض بعد ما قابلوا سيدنا وراحوا يدشنوا ويتكلم على موضوع الكنيسة التبشيرية دي، لقيت ماجد بيكلمني بيقول لي تعالى عندي في المكتب الساعة كذا. فرحت للأستاذ ماجد رياض أنا ونيفين مراتي. كان عنده مكتب في حتة اسمها ري في أبستيت نيويورك. حتى فاكر يوميها أحكي لكم الحكاية. أنا من نوع اللي ربنا يديني علامات معينة في الطريق وأنا ماشي كده، تضحكوا عليها يعني، بس أنا أعتبر العلامات دي بالنسبة لي أنا لها لغة يمكن أفهم ربنا بيها. فكان المشوار بعيد، المكان ده بعيد، بتاع ري دي المنطقة دي اللي فيها مكتب بتاع الأستاذ ماجد رياض. فخدت المترو قطر يعني، فوصلت بدري خالص قبل الميعاد. هو كان من النوع اللي يقول الميعاد الساعة كذا يبقى الساعة كذا، ما ينفعش تروح له قبليها وبعديها. فقلت لنيفين، قلت لها بدل ما احنا ما نعملش حاجة، تعالي نتمشى في البلد، بلد صغيرة بس جميلة أوي. فمشينا في البلد، لقينا في كنيسة كاثوليك، والكنيسة دي لأنها مفتوحة. I am speaking about the history of the church and how it started. I have to speak in English now because Kelly cannot understand Arabic at all. So I was mentioned that I was on my way to meet with the lawyer of the church. His name Magid Riyad, and his office was in Ray in upstate New York. And I went with the train with my wife Naveen, and we arrived a little bit early, maybe 1 hour or so before the appointment with Mr. Riyad. So I was walking in the town. It was a very nice town, and I found a Catholic church opened. So I entered to the church, me and my wife, and we were praying for almost maybe half an hour. And on my way back, was about to leave the church, I found on the door of the church, I entered to the door, but I didn't notice anything. When on my way out to the door, I found a coin. I think it was $0.25 in front of the door. For me, it means something. By the way, it's not a secret to tell you that I am the one who is collecting the money from the floor, from the ground. In the streets, the people wondering how come a priest is just, go to the floor to take a penny or something like this. I have maybe 4 jars full of coins from this money I found in the floor. And I am using this money to, part of it I used it to purchase this church, by the way. Maybe you're gonna laugh about this, but this is the truth. I found this today. So anyway, I found this coin on my way out from the church. So I was talking with Naveen. I told her that I think God started to speak, to talk to us about this church. This happened down the road. I'm gonna mention this a lot. So don't be, don't laugh that much, because this is my relationship with God. So I went to Mr. Riyad at his office, and he told me exactly, I need to know how many months you were just giving the Bible study in this area. I told him that maybe 3 months or something like this. And I told him that I never go to any house except one house and giving just Bible study for a group of people. So he took me to a room where the folders, he's a lawyer, so the folders of the client, he's saving the folders of the client somewhere, and he found me a shelf, the highest shelf in the floor, in this room. He told me that, did you see this pile of paper? I told him yes. He said, all these complain against you from the people in the Bay Area. And he was laughing. I told him, why this complaint? He said that because you are preaching the word of God. Simple and easy. So the people got upset. from you, because you started to just to preach the word of God. So I told them, what you want to tell me, Magid? He said that nothing. I just telling you that be prepared. And I felt that this is a voice from God. Be prepared. If you will go to preach in this place, you are going to suffer a lot. And I heard this as if I am hearing this from God himself. I told him that it doesn't matter. Since I submitted myself to be not worthy to be a servant for God, I am ready for this. He told me that I am going to talk to His Holiness about this. And he said that how many people you are going to start the church with. I told him 14 person. He told me, do you have a place to pray at? I told him I don't have any place. He asked the second question, do you have money? I told him I don't have money. He told me that exactly what do you have to encourage me to tell the Pope to start the church, a missionary church. I told him that I have an invitation from God. God is the one who told me that to start this church. And let us put pause on this and go back 1 year before this meeting with Magid Riyadh. This meeting with Magid Riyadh was in 2007, August 17, and it was Friday. 1 year before, I had cancer, and it was very advanced one, but I wonder I'm still alive. I don't know why. But anyway, this is what happened. They treated me with very high dose of radiation. So the radiation make you semi-drowsy, not 100% fully aware. And it continued for some time, 6 months or so. And after this radiation, I couldn't see appropriately, so I cannot drive at night because I can't see. After radiation, I cannot taste. For example, I don't know the difference between the salt or the sweet or something like this. It's something, very awkward feeling, very awkward sensation. And you barely can move. You are very flaccid, very weak, something like this. And I remember this. I have a house in Sacramento, and my bedroom was in the second floor. And I was sleeping on the bed, and I found that His Holiness Pope Kyrillos, exactly like this, exactly the same like this, with his rod and his black robe, and exactly like this. And I found him standing nearby the bed, my bed. So I was thinking that it is a dream, especially I don't see that perfect, and it was at night, and the light was off, so I was thinking that it was a dream. But he told me Archangel Michael. So I was thinking either dream or either some kind of delusion, some kind of confusion, something, I have this kind of weird feeling because of the radiation, so I didn't count on it. So I just, I tilted my body on the other side and just slept. And I don't remember, maybe a few minutes after or half an hour or so, His Holiness, the same thing, he came near by my bed. And he said that Archangel Michael. And I start to awake. What's going on? Why Archangel Michael? I never was thinking about Archangel Michael. Maybe I know Mercurius Velubatir, Mercurius, because Mother Irene, when I was very sick, she sent me oil from the monastery, from Saint Velubatir himself. Saint Mercurius was appeared to Mother Irene and gave her special oil. And it's different from the oil they spreaded in the monastery. And she sent me this oil when she knows that I'm very sick. So I know Saint Velubatir, I know Mary Gerges, Saint George, I know Marimina, I know Pope Carolus, but Archangel Michael is not, that close to me in that time. But His Holiness came second time and he told me that Archangel Michael. And I start to awake, but I said that, what this mean? I want to sleep. I'm very weak. So I slept. So His Holiness came the third time. And it looks like he wake me up. And he told me, Archangel Michael. So in that time, I was fully awake and I couldn't sleep. So I left my room and I went downstairs to the first floor of my house, and my office was nearby the stairs when you go down at the right side of the stairs. So I entered to my office and I put the light on. I have a computer, I just light the computer. When I put the computer on, I found the picture of Archangel Michael on the computer. It never been like this before. So it clicked in my mind that Archangel Michael wants something from me, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. To that moment, I don't know. And down the road, let us go back 1 year when I was in meeting with Magid Riyad, and he told me that you need to know that you have to be prepared for the suffering you are going to face if you're gonna have a church in this area. Because if you didn't do anything and just all this pile of accusation, what about if you start to do something? In that time when he told me this, it clicked in my mind, Archangel Michael. And Archangel Michael is the angel who fights against the demon. So Archangel Michael is the one maybe is going to defend or support you or do something like this. Anyway, so Magid Riyad told me that I am going to deliver this message to His Holiness Pope Shenouda, and I will tell you exactly what is his answer. It was Friday. Saturday was the the vesper of the Transfiguration feast. Sunday was the Feast of Transfiguration. And it happened that I went to pray in St. Mercurious Church in Belleville in that day. So I went to pray the Mass in Belleville in St. Mercurius. It was Sunday, the Transfiguration feast of our Lord Jesus Christ. And after that, I went to meet with His Holiness Pope Shenouda in his residency because he was leaving New Jersey. So I went to Yeah, just have his blessing and that's it. So when I met with His Holiness in this time, first time when I met with him, he was very nervous. This time he was very happy. And I remember he told me that God be with you, God bless you. I don't know what this message means, but he told me that. This was Sunday, August 19, 2007. Monday, August 20, 2007, at 12 o'clock, I found a phone call from Magid Riyadh. So Magid Riyadh, he called me and he told me that I am going to have a conference call, you, me, and His Grace Bishop David. And Bishop David, he will deliver you a message from His Holiness Pope Shenouda. So Bishop David came on the conference call and he told me that Abuna, His Holiness is giving you his blessing to start a missionary church in the west part of the Bay Area, and he is asking you to purchase a church very soon, and His Holiness like to come and consecrate the church by himself. He's told me that His Holiness is not going to publish this in the Al-Karaza because His Holiness doesn't like to do this for some time. Maybe 2 years ago, he doesn't like to publish any papal creed in the Al-Karaza magazine. So he said that don't be offended from that, because His Holiness is not going to do this, and he's not going to, he did so and so and so, and didn't publish any of his, orders, papal creeds or something like this. It's fine. So after that I went to His Holiness. He went to Michigan, and in Michigan they gave him the doctorate, one of the colleges, they gave him a doctorate. And I was attending in this celebration, and I had my picture with His Holiness after he got a doctorate degree in Michigan. This was on August 21st. August 22nd, it was the clergy meeting in Boston. And we went to Boston with His Holiness and a lot of bishops, and all the bishops came and congratulate us for the beginning of the new church of Archangel Michael and Saint Mercurious in the west area of the Bay Area. And this is the beginning of the church. And we came here to the Bay Area to find a place to start where we can pray. We didn't have any place, but the guy who was opening his house for us for Bible study, he offered to give us his garage to pray in it. So we start to clean the garage. So we start to carry the garbage from the garage and the rats and all this stuff from the garage. And we succeeded to clean the garage. And after that we got a small table, and we have the holy plate and the utensils for the church, and we start to pray Mass in the garage. This was on September 2007. And since then, the church started here in Redwood City. Many people, of course, supported the church by their prayer. One of the people who supported the church with her prayer, Mona's mom. Mona's mom, she was one of the real saints. You didn't see her. But I remember when I came here, she came and she told me that, come, I want to talk to you. So I went to her. She gave me $20. And I think was the second donation given to me to start this church. I still keeping her money in my Bible. I didn't spend it. And this was the first donation was from a lady in New Jersey, and it was $1,500. She went to heaven now. And the second one was from Mona's mom, and it was $20, and I'm keeping this money in my Bible now. And she said that I am going to pray until you buy the church. It was a dream for us to buy a church. It was a big dream because we don't have money and we don't have people. And we don't have money, we don't have people, and we have some kind of opposition against the church. So 3 factors which is making the work very difficult or maybe impossible. If you start something, you need some kind of encouragement. Encouragement from the people, encouragement from financial encouragement, some kind of encouragement. But sometimes God wants to tell you something very important. If you put your trust only in God, you will see amazing work from God will happen to you. If you start to look around you and seeking the help of any circumstances or any person, you are going to deprive yourself from the blessing of God. So, since then, God wants to teach me, depend on me. And don't be shaken. When Jesus was talking to his disciple, he told them that when I was with you, did you need anything? They told him we didn't need anything. So the most important thing is to be sure that you are not going to depend on anyone except God. And when you depend on Him, don't be shaken. Because sometimes our weakness puts some doubts in our mind or in our soul. How this is going to happen? It's impossible. Really, it's impossible. But do you think that there is something it's called impossible with God? This is another question. If you are trusting in Him, why you are shaken? This is very important question. So God wants to teach me. Don't depend on anyone. And we have to find any kind of resources to support the ministry. We are praying in a garage, but we need some support. We are not going to continue praying in the garage for a long time. We need to go somewhere else. But we don't find any money to go somewhere else. So God opened another door for us. I found that Mona's mom was living in a senior citizen home. And they, by their effort, the senior citizen home allowed us to use their hall. downstairs to pray Mass every Sunday. So we're praying Vesper Saturday and Mass on Sunday, and we can pray during the feasts like the Christmas or Easter or something like this. So we moved, the first move from the garage to the senior citizen home where Mona's mom was living. So we used the apartment for Mona's mom to put everything belonging to the church, the covering of the altars, the holy table, the utensils of the altars, the incensers, everything in her room, in her apartment. And every Saturday we take this from her apartment downstairs on the hall and prepare the hall for the Vesper and for the Mass Saturday and Sunday. And some people start to come to the church, which is a good sign. Maybe not all of them are Orthodox, but some have start to join the church, start to join this senior citizen home. And actually it was very happy days in that time. It was very, very blessed. You feel the blessing of God when you go and find some people have a zeal to prepare the place, because this is going to be an altar tomorrow to offer the body and the blood of Christ. Some kind of, lovely feeling. And every single person was love each other. And many people coming from different places. I found some people coming from Sacramento. I found some people coming from Reno. It was amazing. And we continue this praying in the senior citizen home until Mona came to me one day and she told me that the elders, the people in the house, are complaining from the incense. So they gave us notice. Next week is the last week for us to pray in this place. You have to find another place. And we have to find another place. So I was driving with the car. Mona was looking for a place. I was looking for a place. Every single person was looking for a place. I knocked maybe 100 places to find a place to pray at. Just to rent a small room, we didn't find any, period. When they heard that we are going to use an incense, they refused. They refused completely. And from one door to the other, from one door to the other. So we didn't find the place. I remember this, and I'm going to stop at this to continue after that. I remember this day, I was driving from 7 o'clock in the morning until 5 p.m. knocking place to place. I was very tired. I parked the car and I was crying like a baby. And I was asking, what exactly you want me to do? I was talking to him. What do you want me to do? They rejected us from the senior citizen home and no one accepting us. And we don't have any place. During that time, I was living in my car. And I was going every day to Mona's house to eat dinner at her house. And after that, I leave at night, sleeping in my car. I don't have place. What exactly you want me to do? But as I told you, if you are going to depend on Him to the last challenge in your life, will come to you. You remember when Peter was trying to catch a fish all the night? Peter, he didn't stop in the middle of the night. He spent many hours, but he was on and on and on trying. When Jesus found him that he is challenging the odds surrounding him, he appeared to him. When Jesus finds you that you are challenging the weakness surrounding you, He is going to appear to you to give you His mighty power. So I drove the car, knocking whatever it is, any place, and I found a big parking place, empty place. So I entered to this empty place. I don't know why I entered to this empty place. I entered to this empty place. I found a big building, empty building. No one is there. No single person was there. It was Saturday and no one was there. And I parked the car in this empty place, empty parking place, and I was looking for, I don't know, was looking for what? To tell you the truth, I don't know. And I found someone coming out from a door. So I ran after him to see who is this one and what is this place. So I went to him and I told him that, are you working here? He said, what do you want? I told him that I am looking for some place to pray. And he told me that I don't have any place. There's no place here. This is an office building. I told him that I am very tired. And I told him what I went through. So he said that, you know what, I have a storage. Come, I will show you the storage. If you like it, I can rent it to you. And he showed me the storage. And the storage was filled with garbage. And he told me that if you like this place, I can empty the place and I can rent it to you. And we agree about this. And this was the most blessed and the most beautiful church I ever prayed at in my whole entire life. We rented this place, and I left the empty place to Mona and Aida and the ladies in the church to prepare this place to be a church. And I think they have pictures for this. I don't know how this looked like. There was a place like an altar, like this, inside. And nearby the altar, there was a small room. We used this as a baptism place. We baptized people inside this place. And these pews were there. It fits about maybe 70 person in this storage place. And they prepared this place, Mona, Aida, and the ladies. And I think I remember I was traveling somewhere and I came back. I was very amazed when I did see that the church look like this. I remember these pews, how it come, these pews to the church. We were seeking anything to put it in this room. And one of the people in the church person attending with us, he found on the internet that there is some pews, they want to get rid of it in one of the churches in Stockton, something like this. And another one in the church, he had a truck, so he went to Stockton and brought this pews to this place. It was rain this day when they brought these pews to the church. It was raining like crazy, and I was bringing a lot of stuff from Sacramento to the church. Anyway, every single person was working to prepare this place to be a church. And I think we prepared this church was on December 2007. December 2007. And later on, I'm gonna tell you what happened in this place and how we came to this time now. So maybe if God give us life tomorrow, we can continue. Glory be to God forever. Amen.